Valorant's now on console, but there's a lot of things wrong with this game. Let's talk about the biggest issues first. The single biggest issue right now is that there's heavy aim assist. In my opinion, there shouldn't even be aim assist at all because there's no crossplay, but at least nerf it. Holy, it's so strong, it's just sticky aim. You might be wondering how console aimers are supposed to aim without aim assist, and that leads to my second issue, no gyro controls. This lets you turn the controller to aim and it's just like a mouse. Valorant devs said they won't add it because of Xbox, but only 20% of new-gen console users are on Xbox, so it doesn't make sense to punish 80% of players because of it. It's not an excuse to ruin the game. Plus, I think Rito is smart enough to figure out a solution for Xbox, such as no ranked crossplay, or at least an option to disable crossplay with gyro users if they want. The next huge issue is the abilities. All of the agents have their abilities in a different order from PC, and the worst part is, you can't even remap them. I have to use the accessibility settings to match my PC binds, and even then, things like the ultimate are forced on a shift layer. Speaking of shift layers, the ult is the only time they actually decided to use a shift layer when they could have used it for a lot more buttons. Shift layer basically means using two buttons at once as a new button, so make L1 do nothing, but if you hold it down, it changes your keybinds. The sensitivity settings right now are a big issue. They're too slow to actually turn around, you can't customize the curves, and turn boosting is forced. Turn boosting means the sensitivity speeds up over time. Right now, focus mode is just a gimmick. All it does is ADS, but without the ADS. No one coming from controller on PC is actually using it, and it's annoying that you're forced to use it for the classic and Bucky. Just give us an option to make L2 right click. In terms of balancing, Riot again just goes to show us how console's a watered down version of the game. All of the guns have basically no spread, recoil's really easy to control, and all of the abilities got nerfed. Any gun with high spread like the Stinger is now OP, and flashes are useless because they're so easy to dodge. Also, for some reason the Sova drone's OP now. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but okay. Let's talk about the map. It makes no sense. For some reason when you set it to fixed, it's always from the attacker's perspective. It takes way too long to pull out the map on console, and you can't move while using it. Also, the cursor moves slowly on the map. This is an issue for Cloven Brimstone smokes as well. The buy menu for console is slow too. You have to hold the touchpad and then cycle through the weapons one by one instead of having a cursor to buy quickly. Also, you can't move in the buy menu. Just make the right stick become a cursor and have the D-pad navigate so people can choose which one they want to do. The final thing I want to talk about is the movement. Overall, it's the best thing they did about the console version of the game. Up until this point, it feels like they just thought, I wonder what we can make worse about this game, and they did that thing. But the movement's actually pretty good. You can give players more control by letting them adjust their radial zones to make strafing easier, as well as having more dynamic movement speeds to make micro movements easier, but overall it feels a little better than emulating WASD on the PC with the stick, so I'll give it a pass. Please Riot, if any of you are watching, I have 2,500 hours of controller on PC experience in Valorant and would love to help you guys fix everything. But if you're gonna try and figure it out all on your own like you have been, the game will always just be Valorant easy mode. For everyone else, feel free to like and share to spread awareness of the console version of Valorant. The more attention this gets, the more likely something is to change about the game. Peace.